Hi, this is Josh, Dream Body Clinic, and welcome to DBC Diaries, episode 19. Today, you're going to see a returning patient named Diane. Diane was here last year, and she's been here before that also, for different treatments each time. The last time she was here, she did an IV, but we did her shoulder, we did the intrathecal, a few other things, and got her feeling really good. So she's back again, doing a few other treatments, get herself dialed in, and you're going to see that here in the video. Now, it's really cool. Diane actually originally was working with Dr. Yoni Whitten. He's a chiropractor that we've done some videos with, also actually doubled his disc height in his lower back. It's a great video, you should check it out. And that's how she found out about us originally. You know, they had done treatment, she was referred, she came here, and that's a lot of our business. A lot of people hear from other people and then end up coming. That's how we've continued to grow, because we keep providing just amazing results for people. So stay tuned, watch Diane's treatment here, what she's done and how things are going, and thank you. Get tuned in for DBC Diaries.
Aquí es donde empieza el proceso de nuestra paciente. Y recuerden, como dice en su itinerario, siempre habrá un chofer en el aeropuerto esperándolos.
DBC Diaries Day 1. The entire team here at Dream Body Clinic is ready to attend Diane Cavelli this week. So the first step is meeting her at the airport. Our driver's there at the information booth to meet her. He's going to give her a printed copy of her itinerary, then get her to her hotel, and she can rest until tomorrow when we get things started. DBC Diaries Day 2. Today our driver Oscar is heading to the hotel where Diane is staying to bring her to the clinic. So today we're going to get her in and we're going to start with blood work. Now Diane also has some MRIs scheduled, but those are going to be a little bit later in the day. So right now we're going to start with blood work. We're going to do blood pressure. We're going to check height and weight, major vital signs, SpO2, all of that. And then later in the day we're going to do her MRIs. We're back at the clinic, and now we're going to start with the MRIs of Diane's both shoulders. We now have our own MRI machine on site. It is an open MRI, which is really great for shoulder treatments, for back treatments, and this is because with it being open, the chance of claustrophobia is much lower. So it's a really great tool that we have here now. All of our treatments include the MRIs in the price if they need an MRI, and we do require an MRI for all joint procedures, because we don't guess. We want to see the soft tissue, see exactly what's going on, and you can't see that with an X-ray. You know, we come to the conclusion that this is a big problem in the United States and most other countries, and it seems that most orthopedic surgeons don't want this because it provides good evidence for before and after. Well, that's not so good in a place like the United States where lawsuits and different things are so prevalent. If they could see, you know, that there was damage or something happened, not so good for them. Fortunately, with stem cells, it's a great thing. We want to be able to see the regeneration, the repair, and just how well things have turned out for patients. And that's why we do these MRIs also, so that you have something to compare to in the future. We're not guessing. DBC Diaries Day 3. So today is set aside just for the consultation. We need to go over the MRI reports, we need to go over the blood work, we need to go over any questions that Diane might have. The doctors are going to do all this, and they're going to go line by line, image by image, so that she knows exactly what's going on. And once that's done, then we can go up to our admin office, meet with the team, and make sure we take care of payment for all of the treatments. And we have to do this because there are cases where we can't do treatment. Not everyone is a candidate. Sometimes we'll see things like a complete tear of a ligament or tendon, or we'll see some what are called osteophytes, which are new bone growth. That's basically the joint trying to fuse together, and we're not able to do treatment. We're always straightforward and honest with our patients as to whether or not we think we can help. Now look, these are medical treatments. There's no guarantee of success. Fortunately, our success rate is incredibly high. Diane knows that. She's been here before and had success with us. But we want to make sure that we're giving people the best chance possible, and if they're not a candidate, we do tell them. We don't want people coming thinking stem cells don't work because they weren't a good candidate. We want them to know right up front, hey, this might not be the best thing for you. And we also want them to know if they are a good candidate, and so we do all of that, and that's when we take payment. We take it then so that we know you're a good candidate, good to go, and we can get the cells start processing to take out of cultivation for treatment the next day.
So today, Diane came to the clinic. She's going to have the gums treatment, the intrathecal treatment, both shoulders and both thumbs. And so she already does the MRI of both shoulders. She do the MRI here in the clinic, in the new MRI machine. So we're going to explain all the images and we're going to start with the procedures.
DBC Diaries Day 4. Today we're going to pick up Diane at her hotel, bring her in, and we're going to get started with treatments. We're really excited to talk with her again. We're going to find out exactly how things went from last time, how things are going now, go through all of the different treatments. So the doctors are going to start again, going through everything, answering any questions with her. We've got some different consent forms and whatnot that we start with, and then we get going with treatment. So stay tuned, watch this, and after this you're going to see me interview Diane so that you can see exactly what's going on with her, where she's at from before versus now.
Vamos a iniciar con los tratamientos de Diane, en el cual el primero se realizará en CIES, posterior pasará a realizarse intratecal, en el cual se realizará en una sala estéril. Vamos a finalizar con el tratamiento de hombros y al final con pulgares.
All right. Hi, this is Josh, Dream Body Clinic, and I'm here with returning patient Diane. Thank you for coming back. Thanks for doing the DBC Diaries episode with us. And I think it's been almost exactly a year since you were here last, right?
Exactly. Yes.
And so I think we originally got connected through Yoni Whitten, right?
Correct.
So Yoni is our patient also, amazing guy, chiropractor from up in San Diego, and he has his program, the Pain Fix Protocol, where we've doubled his disc height, seen amazing results. But he used to work with you as a chiropractor, and chiropractors are amazing, but when it comes to tissue regeneration, you know, they can't really do anything there. They can get you back in alignment, get you feeling good, but for taking it the next step, we found stem cells are the way to go, and that's how you ended up down here, right?
Yes.
Cool. So last year you were here and you did quite a few treatments. I think you did the IV, intrathecal, a shoulder, was it? And what all did we do?
Yeah. And I also did the left knee.
Correct. Yeah. And so it's been 1 year. Like, how are you feeling?
Well, I gotta say the right shoulder from 3 years ago was still doing great.
Okay.
Until I re-injured it.
Got it.
And the left shoulder, that took a lot of repetitive motion, but yeah, so the left shoulder is problematic, and I know it's going to cause me more problems in the future. I'm a golfer, and there are other things that I do are very repetitive, and the left shoulder takes the brunt of a lot of that. So
no problem.
But yeah, as far as, you know, when we did the IV.
Yeah.
Also, right? And right before I came here, they wanted me to go on for cholesterol.
Oh, like a statin.
Right. They wanted me to go on a statin. Okay, I didn't really want to go on one, but my number was like over 200, and they wanted to get it around 100 or lower, you know.
Why?
But anyway, I came here, and then after I went back, I asked them to do another statin test, and it was at 70.
Oh, yeah? Good.
And I hadn't taken any of the medication.
Oh, amazing.
And, you know, I had asked this nurse or doctor assistant, you know, when can I stop taking the meds? And she looked at me like I was crazy, like I'll never stop the meds, right?
Yeah.
And I said, well, in a couple months, maybe I'll get to your number. And she just kind of laughed at me. So when I went back afterwards, she walked in the door and I laughed at her. And she laughed back because she knew. She just couldn't believe that that's what happened.
Oh, that's
You
great. I
know?
mean, cholesterol can be a reaction to inflammation, and the stem cells seek out inflammation. So we see that quite often, that people's cholesterol numbers come back down if it's a reaction to that. So that's great.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really good. And I'm sure all that helped me with the stress that happened later on that year. And that's why I'm back, because I just, you know, had some other problems, had to be hospitalized, but I want to get back on the golf course. And last time, the stem cells, it was the only thing that helped after 20 years of chronic pain.
Jeez,
So,
that's awesome.
yeah.
So now we just-
I know it's going to work. I mean, because I know that it works.
Yeah. So now we're
So-
back again, and you did the intrathecal again. You were saying it was even easier this time, I think,
Yeah,
right?
the first time, you know, it was just a lot of pressure, and maybe I was just nervous. I don't know. But this time I was in a sitting position instead of laying down.
Yeah, we've switched to
And-
that.
And yeah, it was easy.
Yeah,
to
mentally,
last time.
you think it's going to hurt, it's scary, but then they do, and it's usually pretty easy. That's
Yeah.
the good part.
Yeah.
Great.
And you don't feel anything with the big joints, you know, it's just the little thumb, you know, it cried a little.
Oh, yeah, so we did your thumbs this time too, right? So we did your shoulders
Yeah.
again, now the thumbs.
Yeah,
Got
because
that.
the thumbs, they're the other ones that are going to have a habit of, you know, I can't stop doing the repetitive motion because, you know, mostly it's golf and taking care of my kitty cats and the litter box thing and,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, and that's constant all the time, so,
Yeah, you need those thumbs for the golf grip, so you
Yeah.
gotta have it. That's good.
yeah. So I'm looking forward in a couple of weeks to going back to golf for the first time in a while.
That's awesome. So yeah, again, 2 weeks, rest and recovery.
Yep.
We're gonna give it like 4 weeks of light rehab, but in about 6 weeks, you can get back out on the links, start hitting, and you know, typically peak results 3 to 6 months. I mean, when did you really see the pain relief last time after treatment? How long after?
The interesting thing was the knee, because I had never had a knee problem before. And so it swelled up a little after the treatment, but you know, within a day or two, the swelling was gone.
Yeah.
And then I knew that the tear wasn't there anymore.
Okay.
Because I felt when it,
So did it like slowly get better, or was it just one day just felt better after?
I gotta say with the shoulders it was slower.
Yeah.
With the thumbs it was boom.
Really?
It was like in a week they were at 110%. It was
Awesome.
amazing. The knee, I felt within a short amount of time, probably less than a couple weeks, I felt like, because when you think you have a tear, you protect, right? Your body wants to protect.
Yeah.
And I wasn't doing any kind of protecting. You know, somehow I think my brain knew and my body knew that this knee was okay, because I went back on the golf course, and when I line up my putts, I do go on my knees.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta
And
measure it out.
I wasn't afraid to do that, and it didn't hurt.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so that happened quicker than I thought.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know that this is going to be within a couple of weeks. I know I'll be able to swing.
Cool. We're so glad you came back. Thanks for sharing. This always helps other people. And if you'd like to learn more about stem cells, get a hold of us at www.dreambody.clinic. You can call us toll free at 833-445-9089. I'm Josh. Happy to help. DBC Diaries Day 5. This concludes episode 19 with Diane. I want to thank her so much for coming back again, trusting us and our team to take care of her. We look forward to hearing about her further improvements down the road. Typically, we see peak improvements 3 to 6 months post-treatment, and we'll find out what's going on there, let you know here. And if you're interested in treatment, please feel free to contact us anytime. We provide free consultations if you call us toll-free at 833-445-9089. You can also email us at info@dreambodyclinic.net, or you can go to the website, www.dreambody.clinic. If you scroll down on the homepage, you'll see all of the treatments listed. All of them, if you click on them, have information, prices, everything there is to want to know there. So I'm Josh, happy to help.